All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. We got another dummy.
On top of the latest surrounding that situation at the Four Seasons Hotel, we do know that a suspect is in custody, 70-year-old Jay Stevens Berger, who was arrested on the 33rd floor of the Four Seasons, which is a residential area. That whole floor evacuated. It is a crime.
It's a residential area. So hold on. So people are living like what are those timeshares or something? Like the Four Seasons, the 33rd floor has apartments, condos. Like why are there why is it a residential area? What city is this?
As well as the floor above it and the floor below it. And moments ago, Jennifer, we just heard from Police Chief Darren Shearbaum as well as Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens giving an update here.
Yeah, they say that they are working to get those residents back inside their homes as quickly as they can, but this is still an ongoing investigation, saying this all started because of a dispute between the person that was involved here, Mr. Berger, and a hotel employee. Law enforcement was called in. They tried to make contact with this individual and the person would not respond. That's what set all of this off around 10 this morning. We also understand that Mr. Berger was injured in some way during this ongoing situation, taken to great.
I mean, we can see him right here. Buddy is hurt. He's bleeding out the side of his face. What the fuck happened? What's going on? What's going on?
We also understand that a member of the SWAT team was injured in some way during this ongoing situation, taken to Grady Hospital. We also understand that a member of the SWAT team was injured as well.
So nigga was tripping.
A very unfolding situation still. A lot of investigating left for Atlanta police to do. We just heard
in Atlanta
from, again, Chief Darren Shearbaum and Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens and Cody Alcorn.
I'm gonna be there later.
Listening in. Cody, what else did you learn from this news conference?
What the fuck?
Well, from my sourcing on this suspect, Mr. Berger, here is what I've been able to tell you, is that he actually owned a unit on the 33rd floor. So he lived on the residence side of the Four Seasons. Of course, residents on one side, the hotel on the other. I'm told this was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit, which he owned here. And as you mentioned, at some point today, he had an altercation with staff. If you live at this residence, it's actually very nice. Of course, you have 24-hour room service, you have concierge, so they're very familiar with their residents. Obviously, if you do live in a Four Seasons like this one, we know what this began as an altercation quickly turned into something much more whenever they said he had a handgun and refused to come out of that unit, again, on the 33rd floor of this condominium here. Now, there are 91 residents here that they actually had to be familiar with. They evacuated.
So my thing is this, though. Bro, you just lost your condominium for no good reason at all. How are you this old and grouchy? Like what? Did you think it was finna be a porno and the hotel staff was finna give you some or something? Like, why are you spazzing out? You too damn old for this behavior. Too old. He's too old for this behavior, man. And you just ruining people's whole day. Ruin their whole Tuesday. For what? For what?
To the 32nd floor, the 33rd, and the 34th.
Rightfully so.
What they developed was that he had multiple weapons inside this unit.
Damn.
SWAT backed out. They got snipers in, and that is when around 3:40 we heard multiple shots. The chief saying those shots came through the balcony, they came through the walls, they came through the doors, and of course, snipers and SWAT shot back. We know during this shootout, one Atlanta police officer was hurt. We know the suspect was hurt, and we believe that we do have video of that suspect being gurneyed out to the ambulance. He was taken to Grady. He is right now being held in custody there at Grady, where he will then be taken for interviews and, of course, to be booked at the jail. The chief said right now they're heading to Grady as well to check on their officer. I asked if that officer
could you imagine being 70 years old, getting locked up for the rest of your life? Like that. Like, that's worse than going to a nursing home. Like, you're in jail at 70? And the type of charges he's gonna get, that's a death sentence. He's done. He's done. It's a death sentence at 70? You ain't finna live that many years in jail, bro. Not on their nutrition plan, not on their activity schedule. Yeah, you're screwed, bro.
Was actually shot during this. He said right now they don't know. They just know that officer was hurt. We also don't know if Berger was shot, but both Berger and this officer are at the same hospital now being treated for some type of injury. So there is a lot more investigating to go at.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry, but what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Like, imagine ruining your life for no reason. Like, just like, what did you want the hotel staff to do? I want the details of, like, why did this man spaz out to the point, yo, I'm gonna pull out a gun on the hotel staff. Then not only did you pull out a gun on the hotel staff, you then went, you know what? I'm gonna shoot at law enforcement. I'm gonna get the whole building evacuated. I'm gonna get shot myself, and I'm gonna go to jail for the rest of my life. There's no way he thought that through. There's a lot of things that I would think about doing in life, but then when I think about the consequences and the like how it goes, like the chain reaction, I just can't. I just can't. I just look at it and go, nah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. But anywho, I'm gonna get up out of here. You have a good one. And I'll see y'all later today.